So, hi guys, welcome to our What the Heck is a Wellness Group Anyway? So, if you've been curious about all of these wellness groups that you hear people talk about, sometimes they're called challenge groups or accountability groups, test groups, focus groups. They're basically all the same thing. They are groups of like minded people that come together to inspire each other and to keep each other accountable, and just basically for everyone to have some positive growth in their life through these groups. Tonight, we're going to talk about exactly what those are. We're going to talk about what they cost. We're going to talk about all the ins and outs of those. So, there are four of us coaches talking about those. And there are 7 or so topics that we're going to talk about. So Katie's going to go first, and she's basically going to tell y'all what exactly a wellness group is. So, Katie?
Yes. Hello, and thank you for being here. And I'm Katie. Can you guys hear me? Okay, cool. So what is a challenge group? As Madison said, challenge groups come in all different names: accountability groups, wellness group, challenge group. Basically, it's a private Facebook group. Private is the key word. It's a private Facebook group that only we add people to. And it's a community of like-minded individuals all working together to reach their health and fitness goals. Everyone in the group is a different chapter one. Everyone in the group has a different starting point. And it's a judgment-free zone. It's a safe zone. And we're all just there to encourage each other on as we work on our health and fitness. And with that, everyone's doing a different program. I mean, some groups are centered on one specific program, but the programs are tailored for your needs because, as I said, your chapter one might be different than someone else's. And so your physical activity might be more, not as advanced as someone else. So the fitness programs are tailored for what your needs are. The coaches in the group are checking in daily with you. They're doing the programs with you. They're working on their nutrition with you. We're all in it together, and there is no person that's better or worse than the other. We're all at the same even playing field, cheering each other on and supporting each other through our successes and then some of our hiccups, being there to encourage you when you feel like you can't go on, because we all have those days. The expectations of a challenger, which are the people in the group, and the coaches themselves are challengers as well, is that you stay checked into the group, that you stay committed to that goal that you talked to your coach about in the very beginning. You join for a reason and you have this goal. And so we want you to participate. And the participation is optional. You can participate as little or as much as you want, but we found the more that people participate, the better their results. So we do informational posts about nutrition and why you should drink enough water, or the ingredients in a shake, which somebody's going to talk about in a little later. But we also do evening check-ins, which we call the accountability check-ins. And they're just small, simple questions like, what was your workout today? How much water did you drink? What green food did you eat? And then usually there's a question in there just to get to know each other, because you find that you start to get to know these people that you're in this group with, and they become your friends, and you continue on into the next group and the next group, and you get to see their amazing results, and it just keeps growing, and you kind of feed off of their results and their energy, and it motivates and inspires you. So we look at it as the groups are 21 days usually. Sometimes they're a little longer, but for the most part, they're 21 days, and you might have a really huge goal. You might need to lose a lot of weight. But we look at it in these small chunks of 21 days, and we focus on just those 21 days. And then within those 21 days, it's one day at a time. And we just break it down and work with you on those goals one day at a time to get you to the end of those 21 days. And then you have an opportunity in about a week. Then we start another one, and you can pick a new workout. You can change things up, or you can stick to the same workout. But what it all comes down to is that as coaches, we believe that fitness plus proper nutrition and support, the support you get from the group, and then rewards equal awesome results. And the rewards someone else is going to talk about a little later, but I will say that in the challenge group, we really like to recognize and reward each other. And it can be simple things like a handwritten note card to prizes that we offer for the people that hit the most workouts during the 21 days or drink the most shakes. We really believe that kind of those 4 things together give people the best results and the most accountability and the most fun. We have a lot of fun in these groups. It's not just all about work and, you know, did you get your workout in? Did you eat right today? You know, we laugh and we have fun and we share great stories. And so many of the women that I've met doing this are some of my closest friends now, because you go through something hard together and you develop a bond and you truly care for these people and they become your friends and your family. So make it sure that you check out, we're going to be doing some posts in the event. And if you're not in the event and you just kind of caught this some other way, we'll get you in the event, but we're sharing a bunch of transformation posts of ourselves and the challengers we work with and fellow teammates. So you should really check that out. All right, Shady is up next. She's going to be talking about the fitness programs that I mentioned that can be custom tailored just for you. Kill it, Shady.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna share a little bit about the fitness programs. So it's something that is different. A lot of things are different than like your standard gym membership. We have kind of what we call the Netflix of fitness. It's an online all access pass to our programs. There are hundreds and hundreds of different workouts on there, and not just workouts, but nutrition plans as well. So each program is a complete package in the sense that it comes with a fitness program, the fitness portion of it. So you get your workouts, and then you also get a meal plan that is specifically created for that workout. So it ties into, you know, like how many calories you're burning and what your goals are and things like that. So it's very in-depth and very tailored to you. We really have something for everybody. There's so many different styles and intensity levels and lengths of time in the workouts, from yoga to MMA to any kind of high intensity interval training, things like that. They're seriously, I mean, whether you have injuries, any kind of limitations, there's yoga, I said that already, but you get it. There's a ton of stuff to choose from, and there's no like set in stone where you get one program and then you're stuck with that and you have to do that over and over and over again until you feel like you've really gotten your money's worth, so to speak. But you can switch at any time if anything happens in your life too. So if you do get injured somewhere in between there, like, and you were doing something really intense, you can switch to something milder that works better for you. And then we as coaches work with you directly, privately, to help you figure out which program to go with at any point in your life. So it's not like you just show up and you're like, I don't really know. You have all this stuff in front of you and you don't know what to do with it. That will never happen. We as coaches are there for you to help you through that and talk it out with you, really dig deep into your goals and what you need and what you want and work that out. And we have programs that are as short as 22 to 30 minutes. So even for people who lead busy lifestyles or who just don't typically like to work out and want something that's just short and sweet that they can get done, but still trust that they're going to get good results, we have that. So it really is just anything that you can think of and anything that you would need, we have that to offer for you. You can stream these workouts from anywhere. If you have an iPad or a laptop, a Roku or an Apple TV, you can stream on any of those devices. And you can also download the app onto your phone. We have a Beachbody On Demand app that you can use. And you can download workouts from the app onto your phone. So even if you're in a place where you don't have internet connection, you'll be able to use it. And the same thing goes with equipment. There are different types of workout programs where no equipment is required or little equipment is required. So if you travel a lot, like I did pretty much all of last year, and I stuck mostly with programs that required hardly any equipment. That way I could download the workouts to my phone and it didn't matter where I was at any time. Like I didn't have to worry about lugging anything around or finding a gym, et cetera, et cetera. So it really is super versatile. And I personally have found like an amazing amount of benefit just in that alone, and being able to just tailor it at any point, literally any given day, as to what I'm feeling or what I want or what I need. So it's really, really awesome in that sense. And having a structured system, I find, helps so much as well, which is also what we offer in these in the library. I know that one of the reasons I never really enjoyed going to the gym is because I would get there and I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Like, I just showed up and was like, oh, maybe I'll do this and maybe I'll do that. And surprise, surprise, I didn't really see much result from that because I didn't know what I was doing and I didn't have any kind of structure. So it was so random. There was no really method to the madness. And since I started using the library, I've seen a great change in what I was doing and in my results. And also just kind of takes all of the guesswork and all of the extra energy you put into it out. So you don't even have to think about it. It's all laid out there for you ahead of time, and you can just look at it, learn it, implement it, and then go on with your life. And I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover on that. Lindsay is up next. She's going to talk to you more about the nutrition portion of the library and the superfood smoothies we drink every day and rave about. So, Lindsay, you're up.
Hello, can everyone hear me? Yes. All right, so I'm going to talk to you about nutrition, which obviously is very important. Anyone can tell you that nutrition is huge when it comes to any kind of health and fitness results. They say it can be up to 80% of your results is what you're eating. So obviously that's going to make a really big difference. Unfortunately, obviously exercise is super important, but if your diet is not in line with your goals and if you're not eating well, no amount of exercising can like make up for the bad food that you are putting in your body. So the good thing is we have in these challenge groups, we have endless resources for to get the right nutrition, because a lot of people just, it's hard to know, like, what's good, what's bad. There's so many fad diets out there. There's so many, gimmicks and scams. And if you read the label of something, it's like, everything is, sugar-free or fat-free or gluten-free. And it's hard to know, like, what's actually healthy and what's really good for you. So we really focus on, like, a whole foods-based diet, sticking as close to, like, what nature made for you. And at the center of everything is Shakeology, which is this amazing nutrient-dense dietary supplement that most people just make up like a smoothie or a shake, and it tastes amazing, and it has over 70 ingredients in it. And these ingredients are globally sourced, and it's made up of everything from superfoods from all over the world. It's got your protein, it's got your fiber, it's got your antioxidants, it's got all your vitamins and minerals. It's got all kinds of prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes, and some of these words you might recognize as like buzzwords in the health food world, but obviously I only have a few minutes to talk to you. But there's so much information on that that you'll learn along the way. I've learned so much just in the last year of coaching about fitness, about nutrition, and about all these foods that you can put into your body to heal your body. And as someone who struggled personally in my own life, had a lot of stomach issues from an early age, and this Shakeology has just completely transformed my health in ways I never thought were possible. And it's clinically, it's proven to help you reduce junk food cravings, to help you lose weight in a healthy way. It's going to give you healthier skin and hair. It's going to improve your digestion. It's going to give you more energy. Really, like, the list just goes on and on and on. I could talk about it all day because it's just so incredible. And it has all these incredible adaptogenic herbs in it, which I personally love, like delving into studying all of that, because these are supplements and herbs that people have used for centuries in a lot of different other cultures and in alternative medicines. And there's been a lot of studies on those proving that makes a huge difference to have all these important micronutrients in your diet and not just focusing on the macros. But anyway, that's just part of it. The rest of it, you're going to have meal plans. I think Shady mentioned in your Netflix of Fitness, you're going to have a cooking show in there. So, and there's a lot of information there. You're going to have endless resources. And our team actually has put together something called the Family Dinner Project, which is something you get in your inbox every week when you're active in a challenge group. And it literally breaks down every meal for the week. Like if you want, you can print off a grocery list and all of your recipes and go out and buy it, all the things you need to make every meal for the entire week for your family or for yourself or for you and your spouse, however you want to do that. But we're going to have tons of resources for you to get your nutrition in order. And and I wanted to talk a little bit about the cost of Shakeology, and it breaks down to less than $4 a meal, which, considering everything that it does for you, is pretty awesome. And that's going to be something that's going to help you, with your fitness as well, because it's going to support your weight loss and your healthy muscle growth as well. So there's a lot of savings in that. You're going to save a lot of money when you do meal prep. You're going to save a lot of money when you do meal planning instead of just going out and buying, whatever junk or whatever pre-made meal and having that for your family. This is going to save you a lot of money to do this, and not to mention it's going to be a lot better for your health. And there are so many other products as well. I mean, if you're looking for performance products, if you're looking to build muscle, if you're looking to push yourself harder, if you're looking to tone and get in really good shape, there's an entire performance line. If you're looking to detox, if you need boost, if you find that you're sick a lot and you need to get your digestive system back in order, or you don't get enough greens in your life, you can add boost to that. We have the Portion Fix container system that will help you relearn how to eat and how much food of each food group that you need to eat, because that can all be really confusing and scary to take on. But ultimately, you're going to have this support group here for you. You're going to have a coach, guiding you through all of this. You're going to have everything you need to get your nutrition dialed in, and that's the difference maker right there for so many people. So I think I got everything there. There's probably more. I could probably talk forever on nutrition. But up next we have Madison. She's going to share with you how to sign up.
All right, guys. So I'm going to answer the big question, what does all of this cost? So whenever I first started this, the cost was my main thing because, I was in college or whatever. So that's really a lot of people's main concern is the cost. How much does this cost? Is it going to mess up my budget, whatever? And I really found that I can budget my life better now that I've done this because I'm healthier, I'm happier, and I can just figure things out better now that I'm coaching and really taking control of my life. Okay, but first I want to talk about what all comes in this package that you're going to get called a challenge pack. Okay, so a challenge pack really is everything that you're going to need in one. It's every part of everything that you're going to need for your health and your fitness, and it's all included in one packet for one price. Okay, so you're going to have the all access that was already talked about, the Netflix of fitness, where you're going to be able to see those over however many it was, I don't even know, hundreds of workouts that you're going to have access to through this. So you'll never get bored. You'll be able to do whatever kind of workouts you want. It was Shady who was talking about. There's yoga, there's Core de Force, which is like an MMA type workout, which was my favorite. But it's endless what you could do with this. And every program is going to have their own meal plan, and they're going to have grocery lists that go with those meal plans. There'll be calendars that go with that tells you what workout to do every day. So it literally takes all of the guesswork out of it. So basically all of your questions are answered for you by getting the challenge pack. And let's see what else. You're also going to get the Shakeology, which is what Lindsay just talked about. So you'll get that, and I think she said it was around $4 a serving. Um, you'll get that every month, and there's a bunch of different flavors you can choose from. They're all great. So challenge packs used to be what, almost $200, and then they went down to 160, and then this month they're actually at 150. So that's just an unreal deal, to be honest with you, that you can get a challenge pack for $150. I wish that would have been there whenever I signed up. But anyways, so you have all the tools you need to be successful. So in addition to everything that you physically get, which like I said, I have my stuff, the Shakeology, you get the portion containers, which will help you portion out all your meals for portion control. And then you get the shaker cup for your Shakeology. And in addition to that, your coach will add you to their wellness group, which is exactly what we're talking about. And in there, you'll get accountability. And guys, I really don't know why you wouldn't do this. It has literally changed my life whenever I got a challenge pack. And you also environment, so you stay on track. It really does help you. A couple of other things that you could get if you pick a program and you finish it and you send in your before and after pictures, you'll get a free t-shirt according to whatever that program was. You'll also get, what is it, free t-shirt. Oh, and then you can also win money. I'm sorry, my cat keeps like trying to knock over my phone. You'll also get to win or possibly win money if you complete these challenge packs as well. And in addition to that, you also get the one-on-one support from your coach, which is, one of the best things that you could get. I think I have touched on everything that I wanted to. So Shady is going to talk about coaching. Shady?
Hey, yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about all the different options we have here when you join a wellness group. So obviously we are all coaches here. My first experience with these groups was as a coach. I had known about Beachbody before, but I had never, I did Insanity, like however long ago. That was my experience with Beachbody. So I had no idea that there were coaches and that there were these online communities and things to get into. But I was intrigued by the opportunity from a coaching standpoint before anything else. And honestly, it just had so much of what I wanted in life that I was pretty sold on it from the beginning. So I was never really like nervous or on the fence on it. I just knew that it was something that I would enjoy, that would be fulfilling, and that would bring me closer to the goals that I wanted in my life. So we have also different options on different ways you can be a coach. So we have, you can be a VIP member, or you can be, we also call that a discount coach, which basically just means that you sign up so that you can get a discount on your products every month. You get 25% off all products. So if you would be drinking Shakeology, and once you sign up in your challenge pack, if you decided to sign up as a coach during that time as well, you would get 25% off your future orders of Shakeology. So it goes down from $4 a shake to a little bit less, $3 and some change. So overall, you save about $16 a month on your shakes alone. And then, of course, if you were to purchase anything else, if you're like just really loving the products and loving the programs, like that's a perfect opportunity for you to sign on as a discount coach. And you never have to coach, you never have to work the business, you don't have to do any of that stuff unless you want to. And that's the cool thing, is that you always have the option to switch to which avenue you want to take at any point in your life. So if you were to go on as a discount coach and then down the road you decide you're really loving this and like you're getting passionate about your own journey and you want to help others and share this, then you can do that. If you want to coach full on and then something happens in your life or you just decide it's not for you, you can take a step back, you can just quit. I mean, there's no set in stone in this. So one of the things I love about it the most is that like you're your own boss. It's your business, so you are free to run it however you would like. You're free to work whenever and however. I always tell people that it's always like whatever you're willing to and able to put into it is all that you have to do. So if you're someone who doesn't have a lot of time, but you still want to do this, maybe as a hobby, or just, whenever the opportunity arises, like that's totally doable. Like if you just wanted to, earn some extra money on the side, or if you're doing this thing and you're like losing some weight or gaining weight, if that's your goal, and you're feeling good about yourself, and then people will start to ask you, what are you doing? And trust me, that is going to happen. People see what you're doing and they want to know, because everybody wants in on this, right? Like you start taking better care of yourself and giving yourself more self-care, working out, eating right, and you start to feel good, and that just sort of radiates from the inside out. Your body changes, but also your mind changes as well. So you're happier, you're generally, just in a better mood. You're more excited, you feel good, you have more energy, and like, who doesn't want that, right? So people will start to ask you what you're doing, and that could be an opportunity where you could just, make a couple bucks, maybe pay for your superfoods every month. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. You also get inside info and an added supportive community of coaches whenever you sign up, whether it's a discount coach, any avenue, like you'll receive this regardless. So you'll be added into our exclusive team page, where you can find out, like about exclusive challenge groups or product info that hasn't been announced publicly yet, or just if you need some extra support, and there's that whole supportive community just in that team page alone, in addition to the groups, that you can turn to and ask questions, or just check in and kind of see like what it's like on our side of it sometimes. So the way that we run our businesses is we partner with Beachbody, and they provide the tools and the resources, such as the online library, the products, the Shake-Yo, the performance line, etc. And they also cover like the back end stuff, like customer service and shipping and handling. They provide us with a lot of our trainings, on the coaching side of it, tons and tons of stuff. And that's all wrapped into a small fee of $15.95 every month, which is pretty awesome, that like we don't have to worry about any of that stuff, and we can put all of our focus into coaching our clients and helping them through their journeys, and working through our own journeys as well. So the different ways, there are a lot of different ways to earn an income, but just the two main ones are commission based and passive income. So basically, when you're mentoring your own coaches and growing your team to be successful, then you get bonus incentives and things like that. I won't get too deep into it because it does get a little complex, but that's the basis of it, in addition to the commission. And I mean, really, there's limitless earning potential here if someone would want it. I mean, the levels of income vary greatly based on like each coach and how much they're putting into it, and if they want this to be their full-time gig, or if they want this to be a hobby. So but that's always up to you. You never have a cap. You're never limited to the person that is mentoring you. You can surpass them. You can go above and beyond that. Not where in like a structured system where usually you're able to get promoted or get so many raises, and then you're kind of just stuck at that level, or you have to go back to school or get a different job, et cetera, et cetera. It's nothing like that. And like I said before, you're your own boss. So you set your own schedule, you set your own hours, you decide what you're willing and able to put in based on what your goals are seeking from this as a coach. Um, and of course, even if you just sign up as a discount coach, is a way to provide yourself with more personal accountability. I know it's helped me so many times where I just wasn't, whatever was going on, I was having a hard time, and having these people not only looking up to me, but being there to support me through those hard times was very helpful. And knowing that they were still going to be there tomorrow and that they're pushing hard, and it just really helps me to give my best every single day as well. And that it's been so fulfilling to me to know that what I'm doing every day matters. It has an impact on other people's lives. I never wanted to be the person who just worked a 9 to 5 that I had no passion in, that I didn't feel really brought me anywhere. I always wanted to do something that would bring me joy, and that would bring me joy in helping others. So that is one of the many reasons why I decided to become a coach. But I just wanted to share that a little bit with you guys, just in case you were interested, and just to make sure you know all of the different options. And I'm going to pass it back off to Lindsay. She's going to share rewards and perks and just kind of wrap up for us.
All right, and we're back. So I'm going to talk a little bit about rewards and perks. First off, there is the Beachbody Challenge, and that is if you go through this and you have an incredible transformation like so many people do, and there are people that have lost 80, 100, 120 and more pounds doing these programs, following this nutrition, drinking the Shakeology, and you can enter in the Beachbody Challenge and actually win money for that. The grand prize every year is $100,000. They're also always giving away $1,000 every month. It just is like a really cool little bonus there, because obviously changing your life like that means so much more, for you than just the possibility of winning some money. But it is a pretty cool little bonus. You're also, I think somebody mentioned that when you finish any program that you finish, you get a free t-shirt. I mean, that's always fun, right? Because you worked really hard for that, and who doesn't like free stuff? So we're always doing prizes. We're always doing giveaways. We like to recognize people every week within the challenge group when you're, drinking your Shakeology, and when you're eating right, and when you're working out. It just feels really good to be recognized for that, and to know that people are behind you and that people are supporting you. And because, there's going to be weeks that it's really hard and you're like, is this really making a difference? I don't see it. And you just have to know that, like, you have to stick with it, and having that community is going to help you to do that, and having that recognition also greatly helps with that. So that's also always awesome. And we were talking a little bit about the community and the friendships that you'll make through these challenge groups. It's pretty incredible, because when I started this, I kind of wanted to do it as a business right off, and I didn't have a lot of weight to lose, but I wanted to be healthier and feel better and have more energy. And so I didn't really think about the community all that much, which is funny, because now it's literally one of my favorite things, are all the amazing people that I've met through it, the relationships I've made. And honestly, like, the people are what keep me going, when the days when you don't feel like doing it, people are counting on you. It makes you get up in the morning. It makes you, instead of hitting snooze 5 times, actually get up and do your workout. And you never regret doing the workout. You never regret, eating right. You never feel bad from that. And in the end, you just feel amazing. And that really just, there's nothing like it. It's kind of hard to put into words. So the challenge groups are a lot of fun. The relationships are amazing that you forge. We're always doing fun challenges, games. We'll do like silly things like Water Wednesday, and remind you to drink more water. And we'll do Flex Friday. Post a silly selfie of you flexing because you're proud of that body that you're working for. And we also like to do a lot of personal development. I think Shady touched on, mental health, and talked about, that your transformation is not just on the outside. It's a lot of it. Well, it actually all starts on the inside and works its way out. But your mindset, your mentality, your mental health, your emotional health. It's been proven that the best way to combat depression is to get more exercise. And so that, having those endorphins and having that steady energy can get you through the hard times. And so personal development is huge, because it's important to always be learning and expanding your mind, and putting that positivity in your life, because the world can be a really crazy, dark place sometimes. And, your world is what you make it. So surrounding yourself with these people is ultimately like the thing that, for me at least, has been huge. And then everything else is like, the whole reason I started to feel better, to be healthier, to be fitter, to feel better. That's all come along with it. And just altogether, it's been this amazing journey. And, we can't help but want to share it with everybody. And, you'll find that when you feel good, you kind of, glow, and other people are going to be like, what are you doing? You look so happy, or you look so good, or, you're just like radiating your positivity, and you're going to inspire other people. And when somebody like messages you out of the blue that you haven't talked to for 2 months and says, oh my gosh, I just love seeing like your inspirational post. I just love seeing like you look so happy, or wow, you just look really good. Like, how did you lose the weight, or whatever it is. There's nothing like that. And, I feel like, you get that pretty often doing this. And I mean, I'm sure everybody else gets that too, right? Like, all, pretty often. And it's like, wow, I'm inspiring other people, and people come to you and say, oh my gosh, like, I'm going to start, eating better again. I'm going to start, I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to do whatever it is, little steps, but you're a positive influence on other people's lives. And, the world could definitely use more of that. So I guess just to wrap everything up, that's what a challenge group is. It's community, it's support, it's nutrition, it's fitness, it's wellness on all levels. It's a very holistic approach to it. I've seen some incredible transformations. There's so many benefits inside and out, and how you feel really is what makes the biggest difference. There's room for improvement in anybody's life. You might be, thinking like, oh, I have a pretty good life, I'm pretty healthy, but there's always room. It's always room for improvement, and you can always feel, better, and you can, you don't know until you try, right? And you're going to touch so many people's lives along the way. So we have these challenge groups, and like she was saying, this month is really an awesome time to get in because of the price right now. It's pretty cool, and that's just till Wednesday. So definitely talk to whoever invited you. And if you have any other questions, let us know. We're happy to talk more about it. Obviously, we can all talk forever about these challenge groups because it's so exciting to us, and the transformations we've seen, the way we've been able to help people is pretty monumental. So hopefully I hit on everything. Give me a thumbs up, guys, if we're all good. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all for coming. And yeah, we'll be talking soon.